Today I show you how I make a portable EDC kit to have in your bag, which could be very tiny. It could be even in your regular EDC bag. This is a metal tin. This is the Logitech G9 accessory kit, which is the size is similar to the Altoids tin. And these are weights for the mouse. I don't use the mouse anymore, it stopped working. But I have this nice tin, and it's aluminum, I think, or maybe just tin. Maybe it's just tin. There's a bit of rust on it, so it really could be just tin. And these are the weights. These are weights for a gaming mouse. The Logitech G9. I don't know what I would do with these weights. I will not throw them away. Maybe I will keep them in this pouch. To convert this into a everyday carry kit, EDC really technology survival kit. This is how I'm going to call it, the EDC technology survival kit, with the most essential adapters and things that I would probably need. And when I need it, it's going to be very useful for me. This is a urban survival kit, EDC kit, and it's you can have this with you in your bag, in your backpack, and even in your pocket, really. So I'm gonna try to remove this without doing too much. So this was pretty easy. Just this divider comes out. It's a really nice soft foam, so maybe I'll use it for something else. And then there is another really soft foam here. I was thinking maybe to keep it, but it's taking a lot of space here. I'm gonna try to see if this fits in it, in the kit. No, it barely fits. Maybe this one. I was thinking to put this one in the kit, but maybe I will put something else instead. And I'll try to remove this. Yeah, it looks like the foam just comes out. It's not glued or anything, but it's very, very nice. So now this is the tin. That's the depth of it. It's been sitting and it got a bit rusted, but not much actually. Could be worse. How this smells? It's okay. It doesn't smell like anything, so that's good. Okay, so what to put inside here? The most important, most essential things, the most essential adapters. This is going to be the USB-A to. Maybe I keep the rubber on this one on top. Yeah, so they don't make noises. It's for soundproofing. And actually I should start with I'll put this on the bottom here, like that. So there is so there is no rattle, that's what I mean, in there. So this is the USB-A to USB-C adapter. You can plug in this type of USB flash drive. You can plug this type of USB flash drive in your phone easily, like that. I could use the USB flash drive, but I'm not sure. Probably no, probably I don't need the USB flash drive. These days you don't really need a USB flash drive, but this could be useful for other devices or other cables. I always find it really important to have one of these. And since we are at this subject, I also have the reverse to convert the USB-C to USB-A. This is really important. If you have a charger that is USB-C only, but you have the charging cable if it's USB-C to USB-C, and then the charging in the wall is USB-A, you will need this adapter, and this will be very useful. So these two, they go in there. I might put them in a small bag, but I will see later. An extra SD card. This is the actual card I use in the camera right now. It's a 128 gigabyte version. This is the 256. Only thing is to make sure with the pins not to touch anything that could have static electricity, so you might want to keep it in a case like this for the card. So the card goes in there, and then it sits. Maybe I'll remove this foam just to get a bit of extra space there. So we have the adapters, we have the SD card and the adapters, and also I have a micro SD card, 32 giga micro SD card with a SD card adapter. So maybe this card is not really needed to have in there, and I could save some space by not having the case, the protective case for it. If it sits on the bottom, these contacts, they will not touch anything with static electricity on it, so let's keep it like this. Keep it light. An old style micro SD to USB-C adapter. It would also be useful to have the opposite, USB-C to micro SD, but I don't have one of those, so this is what I have now. This also goes in there. A Swiss Army knife, the classic SD is very thin, and the actual MiniChamp is really well made for this thing. It has all the tools you might need, even a screwdriver. It has this really nice tool that it's a really nice screwdriver, and it could be useful for a lot of things. Classic SD is very thin. These are the alox models. They are aluminum scales, they're not the plastic Celidor. So between these two, I'm not sure now which one to use. Maybe I will put the classic SD, or I'll try to put the MiniChamp, see how it fits in there. I think this one fits pretty nicely. You just have to, okay. The foam goes back in there. So we have the foam there, and now the Victorinox. Victorinox MiniChamp alox perfectly fits here. Then the SD card. I'll put it like this here. I think I'll remove this lanyard. I don't think I will need it, and it's taking space in the box. Keep it simple. Okay, like this they would fit together pretty well there. And now I'll throw in the adapters, all three adapters. A paper clip is always good to have to open a SIM card tray or to use as a stand. I also like to have one of these larger paper clips, which is not metal, it's coated with the rubber surface, just to have it there just in case. I have this adapter, which is I made a video about this a long time ago. USB female to female, USB-A female to female adapter, and the USB male to male adapter. This could be useful in many cases. When you have cables that are not compatible, you might make them compatible with this option. Not sure if this one's gonna fit. Maybe without the female to female. I'll have to leave this one for another bag. All the things here I have are really technology related, and the last thing I will put this microfiber cloth. It's useful to clean a screen, phone screen or anything, and also it keeps everything together so it doesn't rattle too much. If they move too much, I can okay, so let's do the opposite now.